Ganda ng introduction, te. Thank you.
Yes. Pinilit ko na naman. Namilit na naman ako.
Di ako makatanggi, te. Kahit, natitense ako ng light.
Natense ka pa niyan. But guys, matutulungan ka nitong Hi daw, Herlene. Hello.
Hello.
And yun, so, you can share your screen anytime. Hi, Master Shoden. Hi,
Hi, Idol.
Professional VAs is Rosh. Rosh, is that you? Another, VA idol of ours. Ganda ng deck mo.
Ay, alam mo yan. Iyan. So, are we, ayan, pwede na siguro na.
Yes, Herlene, okay, so before we start, guys, hindi po talaga comfortable si Herlene in doing this. Pinilit ko nga lang po talaga siya to do this because I think that she has a lot to share especially sa mga newbies and writers because she is a phenomenal writer. As in, hands down po kami dyan. Hindi po ako writer to say na ang galing-galing niya, pero galing po sa mga writers na katulad ni The Liberty. at saka ng ating previous dojo master na si Rikit. Ang galing po nila. So, I think na marami po kayong matututunan. So, i-absorb nyo lang to. So, Herlene, take it away.
Wala akong masabi. Thank you. So, hello. I'd like to welcome you tonight to our webinar. It's called Kickstart Your Freelance Writing Career Today. So, as Althea said, my name is Herlene Sumook. I'm a freelance writer and a blogger and a creative entrepreneur. So, today, we'll talk about some things like how you could take a leap and kickstart your freelance writing career. I'll be talking about my experience, kung paano ako napadpad dito. And then, so we'll talk about mindset then. And kasi usually when we talk about arts and anything related to arts, it's usually parang sasabihin na, ay nako, ano yan, mga starving artists yung mga yan. So we'll talk about that later. And then there's a question of if you're a writer, should you blog or required ba na maging blogger ka bago ka maging professional writer? And then I'll also give tips on how to get writing gigs online. And how you could turn yourself from someone who just wants to do it to someone who's actually doing it.
Yeah.
So first, let's talk about how I took the leap. Siyempre, hindi naman siguro convincing kung hindi ko sasabihin kung ano yung pinagdaanan ko.
Tumalon ka, Vex?
Oo nga eh. Natawa ko eh. So, ayun. Actually, my writing career started with $1,000 failure. Yun nga, I was an ex-Kumon teacher. I was an ex-call center girl. Then, I quit my job because I wanted to take care of my kid. And siguro a few months, I went through a quarter life crisis, if there's such a thing, na parang hindi ko alam kung anong gusto kong gawin sa buhay ko. Na parang iniisip ko, ito na lang ba to? Ang drama. Pero yun, dumating ako sa ganung point. So, I went back to teaching. Pero hindi talaga siya. Parang wala doon na yung puso ko. And my mother-in-law had cancer at that time. So, I didn't have a job. And I was asking my husband, should I go back to the call center industry para matulungan kita? And he said no. Sige lang, basta kumbaga kakayanin naman daw namin. But God is good. And he asked a friend to offer me a job as a customer service representative. So, hindi talaga siya writing, but it was email support. So, early on, I was already creating email templates to address some concerns dun sa mga clients namin. And then I was moved to logistics na wala talaga akong kaalam-alam. So just imagine that weakness ko yung math, weakness ko yung Excel, tapos pinaggagawa ako ng mga invoice, pinaggagawa ako ng Excel.
Mm.
So it started with $1,000, parang $29,000 worth of items na namali ko yung stocks.
Ouch.
So, 'di ba, nakakalungkot siya. So I was talking to my client, and problema ko talaga kung paano ko sasabihin sa kanya. So I was already preparing I was ready to tender my resignation. And I was already crying to him, and I said, hindi kumbaga parang, sige, you can fire me if you want. But then he gave me a chance. Sabi niya, sige, ganito, let's do it again. And then I want you to think it over. I want you to think of what you need to do or what you want to do. Kasi sabi niya, even if you're not with me anymore, I can find people that will help you. So sabi niya sa akin ganun. And yung client kasi namin, he went into visits dito sa Pilipinas. Parang may mga pep talks kami. And there was this one time that we met in Greenbelt. Tapos nasabi ko sa kanya na dati akong editor-in-chief sa college newspaper. Tapos gulat na gulat siya kasi bakit daw hindi ko sinasabi sa kanya na marunong ako magsulat? Na parang sa akin, di ba nakalagay sa resume ko? Kasi sa Upwork, may resume. So sabi ko, nakalagay dun sa resume ko. Sabi niya, well, obviously, I don't read your resumes. So, he started trying me out. He taught me Pinterest marketing. Tapos, he asked me to do some press releases for the shoes. Kasi dati nasa shoe company kami on Kickstarter. So, he taught me email marketing. And he also taught me how to yung publish dun sa website and all. So from there, sabi niya, parang tinrain niya ako. And then he introduced me to another friend. Kasi China yung base namin, yung market namin. And he needed someone to write for him. So it was for workshops, like yung sa Manila workshops. So the task that I did was mainly to create presentations. So, for example, the workshop is like, for example, for writing. So my job was to write a short description of what the topic was about, and then what the people will learn from, or what the attendees will learn from that. Tapos yung about me nung client, and yung mga links. So from there, parang paunti-unti, pinapasa niya sa akin yung trabaho niya. Tapos napansin ko na nawawalan ako ng trabaho. Kasi parang ang eksena ni Kuya, kung kailan lang siya may workshop, saka siya may papagawa. So, ang naisip ko naman, sabi ko, since education to, ba't hindi tayo gumawa ng newsletter? Sabi ko, I can look for links, tapos share natin dun sa mailing list nyo. Sabi niya, sige. Tapos, ayun, nag-start na kami maggawa ng newsletter, tapos nag-aral ako ng Canva, nag-design ng kaunti. Tapos marami nagandahan. And then, people were already asking him na, paano ba, can you connect me with that person who creates the newsletter? So, nung mga around 2016, nagsasabi siya sa akin kunyari, January 2016 kasi kami nag-start. So, mga bandang May, nagsasabi niya sa akin ng na parang gusto niyang makikonnect yung ibang tao para sa akin. Parang i-connect niya daw ako. Sabi ko, ayoko. Kasi parang feel ko hindi ko pa kaya. Tapos, siya na yung nag-initiate na magkaroon kami ng content agency. So, that's how I started hiring writers for the team.
Nice.
So, ganun yung speed niya. Tapos, medyo hindi ako makapaniwala kasi nga parang ang bilis lang. Pero ganun nga siya. So, anong lesson doon? That's how mistakes are supposed to go. It's supposed to teach you lessons.
Yes.
And it's supposed to help you find what you really want for yourself and what you're really good at. Tapos, imagine, what if I said no to those opportunities, di ba? Hindi ko ma-achieve kung ano meron ako ngayon. So, most of us, takot talaga tayong sumugod, mag-take ng leap. Kasi nobody really knows what will happen. But if you think about it, it's the only thing that stops us from progressing. Tapos, ayun nga, when I talk to my client, sabi niya sa akin, sabi ko, bakit despite my mistakes, you're hiring me? Parang you chose to give me a chance. Sabi niya sa akin, kasi you're a trier. Sabi niya, parang, mas okay na sa akin yung, sige, umuoo ka, tapos susubukan natin, tapos we learn along the way. Kesa yung sasabihin mo sa akin na, ay, oo, sige, alam ko yan, tapos hindi mo naman ma-deliver. So that's one thing that I learned, and those are the things that helped me be where I am today. Now, a big part of the change that I had was the mindset shift. So, yun nga, di ba, kanina pinag-usapan natin. Most people, when we are young, lalo na ako, when I was younger, I thought I would want to be an author. So, syempre, pangarap ko yung tipong nasa beach ka lang, tapos magsusulat-sulat kang ganyan. Tapos parang feeling ko, sino naman magbabasa ng libro ko? Or ano naman pag-uusapan ko? Love story ba? Mga ganun ba? Parang, diba, wala namang ano nun. Pero nung napunta na ako sa writing, dun ko na-realize that there's no such thing as a starving artist. Kasi it's all about the mindset. So before I started freelancing, I had a wrong mindset about it. Diba?
Mindset talaga, Bex, kailangan doon nag-uumpisa. Yes. That's the reason why we're doing the webinars. And a lot of people, ang hinihingi sa atin ng newbies is skills, paano gawin, but at the end of the day, it's actually the mindset eh. Kasi you can be very good, pero if you don't have the right mindset, it's gonna be hard to penetrate this market.
Saka kasi yung market ng freelancing, it's all about it's all about the ability to take instruction. Yung kapag hindi ka marunong talagang gumawa, parang hindi ka marunong tumanggap ng instruction, malaking problema yun. So we're gonna talk about the wrong mindsets when it comes to writing. So the first thing is, number one, there's no money in writing. Hindi po totoo yan. Kasi yun nga, di ba, nasanay tayo ng mindset na pagdating sa writing, ano ba yung common na alam natin sa dyaryo, di ba? Parang nakakalungkot isipin, pero ang dyaryo ngayon, ang rate nila is piso per word pa rin. Isipin mo, ilang taon na yung lumipas. Pero that's the sad reality. But if you think about it, writing is all about storytelling. And people love stories ever since magmula nung panahon ng bato hanggang sa ngayon, mahilig tayong mga tao sa chismis. At mas bumebenta yung chismis And if you think about it, storytellers are writers, di ba? Lahat magmula sa TV hanggang sa binabasa mo sa dyaryo, hanggang sa nire-research mo, lahat yan you need writing. And that's how writers earn. The question is how you're going to apply your skills and then find your niche when you're writing. So yan, that's one wrong mindset. And then number 2, yan, age matters. Di po totoo yan. Chismis po yan. Tingnan mo na lang si Mami Libay, di ba?
Yes.
So, anong sabi niya, Bex? Ay, wala nga pala. Sabi niya, I earn more than a CEO.
Pero nabalitaan ko yon. I earn more than a CEO, mga Bex.
Pero may disclaimer siya, I earn more than a CEO of a small company. Sabi niya, of a mga tinda-tindahan naman ganun. So, makakakrompa rin ako ni Madam. Pero yun nga, si Nix Inigo, diba? He started writing at 16.
And he's very young.
Yes, and he's very young. Age doesn't really matter as long as you can convey the right message and you have the ability to learn.
Yes.
Yun naman yung mahalaga dun So number 3, I'm not good enough. Marami yan. Constant struggle yan for everyone, I think. Even if you're the greatest person in the world, there are times that you will think that you're not good enough. So how would you combat that? Ako, what I do is just look at where I'm from, yung tipong mga pinagdaanan ko. Tapos minsan may isip ko na lang, ay okay, sige, ito na pala. But syempre, don't let it get into your head.
Yes.
So let's talk about the myths about becoming a writer. Yeah, number 1. Writing is a God-given talent. Diyos ko po, hindi totoo yan. Kasi it's a skill. Diba? Sinasabi nila, hindi ako writer kasi sorry. Hindi ako magaling magsulat. Hindi ako, kumaga parang, tinatamad ako magsulat or baka lang yan kasi magaling ka na. No, that's not true.
Talented lang pwede, maganon.
Talent can be created if you work on it. Kasi 'di ba? Para ano ba 'yon, sabi nila, work beats talent every time.
If talent doesn't work.
'Yun, 'di ba? 'Yun. So, ako, paano ako naging, sabi niyo nga ganito kagaling? Kasi unang-una bata pa lang ako, mahilig na talaga ako magbasa. Sobrang mas excited ako sa libro kaysa sa mga Barbie dolls. Ganun ako ka-nerd. Tapos, I also went through the Kumon reading program kasi nga dati akong teacher. So when I was in college, I was teaching children, pati yung mga high school, ng writing. So meron kaming worksheets and we go through it. And ako, I have to go through it para alam ko din kung paano turuan yung mga bata. So imagine I was teaching high school mga Shakespeare. So ganun siya. So it's not yes, it is a talent, but you still have to work hard for it. So you have to train yourself every day to write. And then myth number 2, there is a perfect time for writing. Well, this is not true, especially when you're a professional writer kasi you have to produce any time of the day. Wala yung sabihin mo na, gabi ako magsusulat kasi gabi. Pag deadline ng pinag-uusapan, ako kahit umaga, daling araw, gabi, matatapos mo yan. Ganun siya. So there is a conducive time for writing, but there's no such thing as a perfect time for writing. And you can also condition yourself to write any time of the day. So number 3, you need to be emotional to be a writer. Ay nako. Sabi nila kasi 'di ba, writing is also a form of expression. But professional writing isn't always about feelings. Minsan kailangan mo mag-discuss ng toilet kung paano difference ng toilet na to sa ibang toilets, or you're gonna talk about coffee. So or how about mga mga products.
I had to write ano ba 'yon, yung mga pang-shave ng lalaki before for a blog.
Diba? Imagine that.
Diba? Parang anong i-connect ko doon?
Sometimes you start as an emotional writer. I mean, kasi 'di ba, when you're starting writing, you have to figure out who you are first. So you tend to write according to your emotions. But later on, you have to progress and also start. Yun nga babalik tayo dun sa there's no perfect time kasi you already have to train yourself how to write.
I think I like yung direction because it all points to professionalism. Like you don't have to wait for yung writers yung inspiration to write, because if you have a deadline, you have to do the thing.
Mas mahalaga ang deadline. There's no better motivation than a deadline.
I know. Deadline plus coffee, yes.
Yes, di ba? And then myth number 4, the myth of the first draft. Ito, common newbie mistake na parang feeling nila pag first draft okay na. Di po totoo yan. Kailangan mo talaga na kailangan yung perfect pag first draft na. Hindi. You have to review it like 3 or 4 times kasi magbabago pa siya eh. Minsan parang iniisip mo, ano ba yan? Pinagsasabi ko dito. Pero, yun nga. But it's also important for you to write during the first draft. Tuloy-tuloy ka lang dapat, pero don't treat it as your last draft na.
Kala mo galing na yun, no?
Number 5, writing is easy. Ay, nako.
Yes.
Sabi ko, totoo, writing is easy, but you just have to bleed first before you finish. Kasi you can't write without having any input. Alam mo yun, kailangan marami ka munang, pag hindi ka nagre-research, walang mangyayari sa isinusulat mo. So kung sino man nagsasabi na madali yung pagsusulat, hindi po siya nagsusulat. Huwag po natin silang paniwalaan kasi chismis po yun. Fake
Chismis
news.
yun, guys. Napakahirap po.
Yun. So what's next? Ito na. To blog or not to blog. We already have a notion na kapag pag professional blog, professional writer ka, you have to have a blog. Well, actually it's also good that you have a blog kasi it helps you be found. Kumbaga parang you can use it as a portfolio if you're attracting clients. But let's go first to the benefits of blogging para sa mga newbies. So first, blogs can help you establish your influence and authority in your niche. Yan. This is essential kasi kapag may niche ka na, it means you're already well-versed with that topic. Not an expert, but you already know a lot about it. So ano ba yung niche? Ano ba yung niche na to? Ito yung specific topic na you're writing about or you're serving. So for example, ako ang niche ko sa blog ko, which is WAM. It's for writer-at-home moms. So yun yung pinaka-niche ko. So I share freelancing tips and then writing tips dun sa blog ko about mga mindset shift, ganon. So it can also help you find new clients kasi let's say I'm a business owner and I own a life coach or I'm a life coach. Tapos naghahanap ako ng writer. So I can look for blogs that talk about yung mga self-help. And when I search for blogs na ganun, kung maganda yung SEO mo, you can be one of the one of the people na mag-pop dun sa search na yon. So it's very helpful when you're looking for a job. And then blogs can generate income. Yes, definitely. Kasi although hindi ko pa nagagawa sa akin, but blogs can generate income through affiliate marketing, through
sponsor ads,
sponsors, ganyan. And actually marami siyang pwedeng maging ayun. When you're found by a client through blogging, edi may income ka na rin.
Yes.
So, ayun. Blogs can also generate leads for you. So hindi lang siya when you're talking about leads, these are potential clients. So ayun nga, as I was saying earlier, it can help you be found and you can land writing gigs or writing projects through your blog. Lalo na that's why it's also important for you to put in your information on blogs. Actually, merong nagtanong sa akin a few days ago lang kung okay lang daw ba na maggawa siya ng 2 blog tapos parang magkaibang niche tapos ang gagamitin niya is yung pen name. Tapos tinatanong niya ako, okay lang ba yun? Parang, so yun yung ina-explain ko sa kanya. Kaya ka nga nagbablog kasi para for you also to establish authority. Para, tapos meron ako narinig na sinabi niya na parang, kasi kapag tech daw, mas pinapaniwalaan yung lalaki. Pag-blog, parang sa ko, ano yun? Parang, I haven't heard of that before. But, nowadays, it's the expertise. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. Or, yun nga, kumbaga mas priority yung content talaga eh. So blogs help you write better. Yes, definitely, because you have to have a schedule when you're blogging. So ako, I have to admit, I don't blog that often kasi ang focus namin ngayon is yung blog namin sa work and we regularly update that. So it helps you write better kasi it helps you think of topics, tapos kung paano mo siya i-relay yung story ng maganda, ng hindi boring, tapos it also helps you write concisely na yung hindi ka parang after a while ayoko na, magsiskip na yung mga tao. So it also helps you in writing better. Actually, this is my 3rd blog, yung WAM. And I started blogging dahil sa Aldab.
Alam ko yan.
I started blogging dahil sa Aldab and every day I would blog after manood ng Itbulaga. Tapos the best views I got was 5,000. 5,000 in a day. Ganun siya katindi. But, it made me realize that I could write. I could tell stories. Kasi people were reacting and people were messaging me. So, parang yun yung naging confirmation ko na, sige, pwede na pala ako maging writer. Now, the question is, do you need to have a blog to be a professional writer? Is it necessary? Sandali yes, blogs are helpful. But in reality, lalo na sa panahon ngayon, it's not a necessity anymore kasi meron ng mga ibang channels para mag-create ka ng influence. So, paano mo gagawin yon? Siyempre, ipopromote mo yung sarili mo. Pero not to the point of bragging, but kasi, yun nga, you can be the best at what you do, pero kung hindi ka kilala or people don't know about your services, paano ka ma-hire?
Yes.
Diba? So, I'd like to share some simple and effective ways to promote yourself and your services. So, if you're going to enter freelance writing. So, first, you start with your network. Siyempre, yung mga friends and family. Tapos, yung mga local businesses. So, you can create, So, how do you do that? You do Facebook. Facebook is one great way to promote your services. One good example is Nix. Si Nix Enigo.
Yes.
He does marketing on his Facebook page and it's amazing. If
it's
you read
amazing.
his status,
yes.
Diba? He doesn't have I think he has a blog, but yung reach ng Facebook niya is grabe. Yung, dun ko nakuha yung tips sa kanya na, you don't have a blog. Why not start with your, why not start with your Facebook page? You write your status, diba? You talk about yourself or you talk about your services. Paano mo yan? For example, ikaw writer ka. So, how would you do that? So, ako, what I do is simply write. Diba? You just write. You write every day. Kasi doon mo matututunan kung paano mo ma-express yung sarili mo, kung paano mo ma-express yung thought mo na meron kang flow and all that. And you really don't have to pay parang hundreds of pesos for maintaining a blog. Facebook is free. Diba? And you also have a lot of groups and communities that you can share your expertise on Facebook groups. So, kunyari, if you have a question, like, kasi yun ang uso na sa atin ngayon yung crowdsourcing na information So, how do you grow your influence? Yun nga, you share what you know on Facebook. You share what you know on groups, diba? On communities. And then, one great way to market yourself also is through Pinterest. So, Pinterest, it's a very visual platform.
Yes.
And what's great about Pinterest is it's easy to use and it's free. Yun nga, it's also free. Tapos, you also learn. Kahit sa tipong nakatambay ka lang, ang ano kasi sa Pinterest, medyo nakakaaliw siya. Hindi mo alam tipong 3-4 na oras ka na nagpo-browse. Pero ang dami mo natututunan kasi you have a lot of boards and a lot of people going through there. So, hindi lang, kumbaga, you're not only promoting your services, but you're also creating learning experiences for yourself. Now, ito, kung wala kang blog, you can do guest postings. Si Mami Libay, niyayaya niya ako mag-guest post kasi hindi ko pa talaga nagagawa. Diba, naharap. But, it's a good way to share your articles if you have any, or share your experiences and your thoughts if you can create blog posts for other people. And you also have workshops and networking events, which is a great way to connect with other people. So for workshops, ang kagandaan sa mga workshops is you know that those people attending the workshops have the same mindset as you have kasi pareho kayo ng interest . For example, if you go to Manila workshops and you go to a pottery class, Syempre, lahat ng mga tao doon interesado sa pottery, di ba? Wala na mga pupunta doon ng hindi. So, it's a great way to promote your services. Let's say you're blogging about plants, di ba? So, you can talk to other people and then say, you know what, I have a blog. Maybe I can feature you or maybe we can talk about or an interview for some time. Di may content ka na. And, yun, it's a simple things ba? And also, networking events, kasi also, hindi ka lang dun sa network mo kasi makakakuha ng trabaho eh. Or hindi ka lang dun sa network mo magkakaroon ng chance para ma-meet yung mga tao na within your wavelength. Kasi yung networking events, ang kagandahan dun, iba-iba kayo. So you get to share, you get to collaborate ideas, you get to talk about ideas, and you learn a lot. But, promoting is not only about yourself kasi it's more about creating relationships.
Yes.
If you just promote your services, no one will, hindi ka papansinin kasi parang, bakit, anong eksena mo te? Diba? Parang, people will only avail of your services if there's trust and if there's a relationship
and if they see the value.
Yes, and if they sense that you're not being sincere, ano yun, so kailangan talaga sincerity. So it's more on, yun nga, first give the value of what you do. And then, second na yung kumbaga, and then create relationships. And then, that's the time that you can offer your services. And syempre, you come from a place of help. Hindi ka lang yung makabenta ka lang. Diba? Hindi ganon. Kumbaga, hindi lang yung maipush mo yung services mo.
Yes. Parang ano yun, Bex eh. Parang if someone comes up to you and say, hey, I'm offering these services, parang, ha? Sino ka? Diba? But if they come up to you and have a genuine conversation na, alam mo, nag-vlog ka pala, this is a good tip. Ito yung ginagawa kong for my clients, ganyan. And then you see na, okay, so may kwenta pala yung sinasabi nito and alam niya yung sinasabi niya. So makikita niya na, I need your help. That's how you get someone to be interested in you. You show value first. And that's the reason why I like this one, guys, because yung self-promotion, takot tayo dun sa term na self-promotion eh. Na parang, sino ba ako? Ganon. But no, wag kayong matakot dyan. This is very important. It's very important to you, especially newbies, to market yourself.
Yan kasi talaga problema, marketing. Kasi minsan ang mindset natin, baka yung tipong nagyayabang ka lang or hindi. Kasi lahat ng businesses, kaya nga malaki ang budget sa marketing.
Yes.
Kasi, yun nga, hindi ka bibilan kung hindi ka kilala.
Exactly.
Ganon siya. So, let's go to blog. So, kung wala kang, yun nga, di ba? It's not necessary for you to have a blog, although it's good. But if you want to start a blog, marami namang websites na pwede kang puntahan. So, for example, yung tumblr.com, which is also heavy on images. Medium.com. Actually, Medium is one of the best platforms for you to go kasi Medium is a place where readers go. So, if you really want people to read your content, go to Medium. And then Wix.com. Yan. Quora.com is actually a question and answer platform. So what you do is post a question and then people will answer. So this is also a great way to establish your authority on certain topics kasi syempre you help other people. And then, yan, Facebook.
Sabi ni Master Sheldon, Wattpad.
Ayun, Wattpad. Ayan. So marami talagang outlet na hindi ka naman kailangan gumastos pa kung wala kang panggastos sa hosting.
Yes.
And domain.
Dea said LinkedIn. Yes, may blog platform ng LinkedIn, no?
Actually, you can also share. LinkedIn is a very good platform to look for clients.
Exactly.
Kasi si Miss Virginia, dun siya, mga premium clients pa yung nakukuha niya.
We will guest her.
Ayun, di ba? So, ayan. So, dun sa slide, hindi ko na-discuss yan. Tignan nyo na lang yung mga features kung merong comparison dyan ng mga blog, ng mga platforms. Yan.
So, guys, if it's practical and kaya nyo, a blog is very good to have. Pero it's not a prerequisite to success.
Yes, exactly. So how do you turn your words into cash?
Ito na.
Ayan na. So, yan nga, babalik tayo sa unang-una. Attitude is everything, mga te. Diba? Kasi, bakit? Magaling ka nga, pero hindi ka naman marunong humingi ng tulong. Wala kang mararating.
Yes.
Kailangan marunong kang makinig sa iba. Carl Dexter posted a video yesterday ba or nung isang araw. Parang the video was discussing one trait that you need to have to be successful. Tapos dinidiscuss nung person na nakalimutan ko yung video but he was saying that the one trait that you have to have is the ability to follow. Kasi, for example, di ba, pupunta ka sa gym, tapos mag-hire ka ng gym instructor. Tapos sasabihin niya sa'yo kung anong kailangan gawin, tapos di mo gagawin. Anong gusto mo? Paano ka papayat, di ba?
Aray.
Ako din, natamaan din ako. Okay. So, you have to learn how to follow. Kasi, when yun nga, attitude is everything because there are better people than you. Kumbaga, alam ng mga tao na yun kung ano yung pinapagawa nila sa'yo. So, you have to follow them for you to learn. Tapos, syempre, kailangan matuto ka din tumanggap ng
criticism.
Feedback. Oo. Kasi napakahirap, di ba? Parang, when you're a writer, tapos gawa ka ng gawa ka ng piece mo. Parang, every article that you do is like a masterpiece for you. Tapos biglang may magsasabi na, ay, ang pangit nito. Di ba? Parang, okay. Di sige. So, ayun nga. Attitude is everything. So, you have to learn how to adjust then and be humble to accept feedback. So, ito actually yung naging secret sauce ko. Yan. Learn from local and international mentors and reach out to them. Kasi, I think we have a different mindset when we talk about experts. Usually, di ba, when we say experts, these are people that yung super galing na, di ba? Ito yung mga tinitingala natin, mga tipong mga hashtag goals natin.
Yes.
But if you think about it, experts have made the most mistakes. That's why they became experts. So, syempre, dahil alam nila kung paano i-resolve yung mistakes na yun, it would be easier for you to go and reach out to them and then ask them, di ba? Learn from them. That's the fastest way to go. Now, dahil tapos na tong slide na to, wait lang, bubuksan ko yung isang slide. Do we have any questions, Thea, na pwede natin
Yes, we have.
Habang pinaprepare ko siya.
One from Pinky. Are voracious readers do they make better writers?
Yes and no. Kasi most of the things that we read are literary. Iba yung writing style ng literary siya, fluffy. Very adjective. Punong-puno ng adjective. But when you're writing online, yun yung iniiwasan mo kasi people who are reading online only have very short memory spans and attention spans. So that's why grade 5 level lang talaga yung yung ginogol. Tapos,
it has to be straightforward.
Yes. But it's a plus kasi you have a very rich vocabulary. Actually, doon ako nag-start kasi sobrang love ko yung mga classics like yung Emily Bronte, yung Pride and Prejudice. Yan yung mga trip ko, mga love story. Which is very helpful kasi kumbaga you have a lot. Kumbaga sa pagsusulat, marami kang pwedeng kunin sa baul mo pag nauubusan ka na ng salita. Pero syempre, there's always that perfect word for every sentence and you have to balance it out. So yes and no.
And from Gia, how long and how much research do you need so you can provide informative and truthful information? Taray.
Taray naman. Tanong. Dali. Natense ako, hindi ko tuloy mahanap yung slide ko.
And then,
Actually,
yung second dun kanina, hindi ba? Parang yun
hindi
Yung mas maliit na file.
Sandali lang. Wala. To. So, how long?
And how much research do you need so you can provide informative and truthful information?
Depende sa topic mo. Kasi, kunyari, ang topic mo, interesado ka na. Kunyari, ako food. Bilang matakaw ako. Madali na lang sa akin magsulat ng pagkain kahit hindi na ako mag-research. Kasi kapapanood ko ng mga videos sa YouTube. Pero, let's say if it's gonna be talking about Amazon pay-per-click, syempre matagal yun. Lalo na pag hindi ka well-versed. But on an average, pag nasanay ka na magsulat, it will take 2 hours for you to write an article from start to finish. Kasama na rin yung mga images. Ganun. But when I was starting, it took me like 3 to 4 hours. Tapos minsan depende pa kung maganda yung image na na kailangan. So, ayun. Tapos depende rin sa count of words.
Okay. So, ang dami nating questions.
Sige, wait lang So, yun, balik muna tayo dito mga best. So, ito, mga resource persons, yes. I only included the local ones. These are the people that greatly influenced me personally. Siyempre, nandyan si Mami Libay na na-meet ko rin when I did a webinar last year with Thea.
Mm-mm.
Sa kanya ko na-realize na, ang dami ko pa parang hindi alam na parang, okay, hindi ko alam yung mga sinasabi niya. So, she actually motivated me to become a better writer. And, nag-apply ako sa kanya na maging writer niya. So, ang nangyari, yun nga, ewan ko kung okay na ikwento kay Mami. Yun nga, nag-apply ako sa kanya, tapos nakagawa ako ng 3 article. Tapos ang feedback niya sa akin, sabi niya, ang haba mo magsulat ng intro. Tapos nag-stick sa akin yun, sabi ko, okay, so kailangan pala tanggalin yun. Tapos, siya din yung nag-introduce sa akin ng SEO. So, sabi niya, ganito yung gagawin mo, ganyan. Tapos yun nga, kukunin niya na dapat ako. Kaso, conflicting kaming dalawa kasi pareho kami na industry. But, she's very helpful when it comes to writing techniques. Tapos, yun nga, yung kung paano talaga matututo.
Mm-mm.
Yun nga, teacher na teacher ang dating ni Madam.
Oo. Sometimes you just have to reach out.
Oo. Yun pa nga kung sino yung magagaling, dun ka magugulat kasi hindi sila mayayabang. Di ba parang akala mo nakakailang silang kausap. Pero kung sino pa yung magagaling, ay nako, talagang kulang na lang talaga, i-guide ka nila step by step. And syempre si Idol, John Pagulayan. Sobrang, first time ko siyang, na narinig dun sa, alam mo yung workshop, naalala mo dati yung workshop ng yung first workshop nyo?
Yes.
Sa Makati na nawala kami. Grabe, amazed ako sa kanya. Sobrang, sabi ko, ano ba to? Ano bang pinagsasabi nito? Bakit ngayon ko lang to naririnig?
Diba? Blown away kami lahat nun.
Oo. Kaya the day after, nag-vlog ako dun sa mga sinasabi niya. And John Pagulayan is also a writer. He's an email writer. And he's been doing it for so long. So, if you have any questions, busy siya pero you can reach out to him. And then, syempre si Miss Ginger Arboleda.
Yes.
Ano yan? Mommy Goals, di ba? # Mommy Goals. And, nung una ko siyang na-meet sa podium, tapos parang natakot pa akong siya. Tapos nung nagkukwento na sabi ko, bakla rin pala siya. Sige, okay, hello. Tapos si Carl Dexter. Si Carl Dexter, the best tip I got from him was the style of writing. Kasi dati parang block din yung pagsusulat ko na parang kumpul-kumpul siya. Di ba sa school, parang 1 paragraph, 5 sentences, ganyan. Sa kanya hindi. Parang ang natutunan ko sa kanya is to cut the sentences into ideas. Yung 1, 2, 3 na na style. So parang meron kang main idea na 1. Tapos yung supporting idea, 2 or 3 sentences lang. And then yung another supporting idea is 2 or 3 sentences. And then you go back to 1 sentence again. So parang nung nakita ko,
parang prose?
para siyang yung visual niya, hindi ko alam yung term pero yung visual niya parang hindi mo nararamdaman na nagbabasa ka kasi hindi siya clumped. Alam mo yun? Tapos si Alan Mo is one of the best copywriters there is. Ay, sorry. Ano pala siya? Email marketer.
Yes.
Mali ako doon, sorry. Ayun, si Carl Dexter kasi sinasabi ko nung una. So, ayun, he has an email list. So, please follow him. And then syempre si Marvin De Leon.
Yes.
Actually, I attended Marv De Leon's workshop, yung WordPress Basics. Tapos, yun, doon ako nag-start mag-vlog. Pero it took me a while, parang siguro 6 months bago ako nag-start ng sarili kong vlog na bumili ako ng domain. And then si Miss Martin De Luna, I also reached out to her kasi she's one of the sobrang linis yung website niya sobrang ganda, sobrang linis pati sa IG niya. Kahit sa Facebook pag nakita mo ang yung mga posts niya, it's so well written and yung images niya is so clean. And then ito si Miss Frances Sales, she's also a mommy blogger. Tapos, na-encounter ko siya sa yung vlogging for business. Natuwa ako sa kanya. She's a very smart girl and very good writer. So, try to look for them online and then reach out kasi they're very nice people and you learn a lot from them.
Martin De Luna's blog is yung Make It Blissful, di ba?
Yan.
So,
pero I'm not sure if she's still... Di ba ang ganda, te? Ang linis-linis lang. Parang breath of fresh air pag tinitignan mo siya.
Oo, yung design pa lang, parang, it's just the right amount of kikay.
Oo, di ba? Ngayon yung goals ko sa kanya, yung yung plates.
Yeah.
So ito pinakamahalaga din sa mga important tips. You have to learn how to research. So yung mga truncation, mga ganyan. Tapos content curation. One thing that helped me a lot is feedly.com. So pag meron akong topic, naka-clump na siya together, naka-group na siya together. Kunyari, ito yung mga business blogs, ito yung mga content marketing blogs, ito yung blogs about fashion. So, madali na lang pumili kung ano yung Tapos, updated ka pa kasi kung ano yung latest blogs, yun yung lumalabas. So, it's one secret of creating good articles is having, yung kumbaga meron kang baul ng knowledge talaga eh. So, excuse me, I have to burp. Sorry. Kasi siya eh, ako kahit minsan yung dyaryo, yung mga t-shirt, binabasa ko yun, natutuwa kasi ko. So, you have to read and research for you to come up with different angles. Kasi kapag isang topic, you can actually create like five different articles about that eh. It's very specific. So, research is the foundation of good writing. So, It's not only reading.
Oo.
And then
Tayong magsulat ng
walang direksyon.
Oo.
Walang patutunguhan.
At walang katotohanan. Charot.
Ay, totoo. Ayun. Spend 15 to 20 minutes writing a day. Kahit anong research mo, kung hindi mo siya isinusulat, walang mangyayari sa'yo. So, you have to really write. Even if it's just something na Tapos, how long? How long does it, paano ba dapat? Siguro up to 300 to 500 words. Kasi magugulat ka. Alam mo yung 300 to 500 words, mahirap na siyang isulat. Lalo na kung bago ka. Pero kapag if you're well-versed with the topic, if you researched well, you can write like 1,000 words in just an hour or so. So, madali na lang siya. Basta kailangan talaga. Actually, yun nga yung sinasabi ko dun sa mga writers ko. Sabi ko, alam nyo, yung mga binibigay kong topic sa inyo, it will help you later on. Kasi, kumbaga, habang nagre-research kayo, nagiging bangko nyo na yun sa isip nyo eh. So, when you write another topic, mas madali na lang kasi you already had researched it before. So, mas maano na siya, mas madali na siyang isulat. And, yun nga, di ba, it really, writing is an action word. So, you really have to do it. Hindi siya pinapangarap lang, mga te. And ito, ayan, kailangan mo talagang mag-brush up sa grammar and syntax. Kasi, there are tools that I use personally, yung Hemingway and Grammarly. Grammarly is mostly for yung mga is and are, yung mga maliliit na grammar mistakes. And then, Hemingway.
Nga ganun.
Tapos yung Hemingway is more of readability. So, kasi ako nga, galing nga ako sa literary. Kumbaga, galing ako sa academic writing kasi nga, di ba, sa dyaryo ako dati nagsimula. Pero pagdating online, kailangan mo talaga siyang i-simplify. And usually, kapag galing ka ng academic, tipong the person that gave me life, which gives me hope, blah, blah, blah. Ang haba na sentence mo. Ang ginagawa ng Hemingway, kinakat niya yun para sa'yo. So, meron siyang mga color codes para malaman mo kung alin yung mga sentences mo na mahirap basahin. And it helped me a lot when I was starting writing kasi it trained me to look for kasi habang ginagawa mo siya, may isip mo na, okay, so hindi pala pwede itong ganito kahaba. So when you write, you kind of nagiging automatic response na on where to cut your sentences to make it better, to make it easier to read. So ganun siya. But you have to still polish your grammar and your syntax even if you don't have these tools kasi minsan pumapalya din sila. So talagang siya. It's something that you have to to fix by yourself. And this is one of the most important yun nga, you get feedback from other writers. Ako ang ginagawa ko dun sa mga writers ko, I let them edit their own articles. Baga, kunyari, sabihin ko sa kanila, I have 3 writers right now. And I ask them all to read each other's articles and critique. Kasi kapag ikaw lang feeling mo okay na eh. Pero you really have to have feedback from others. Saka it also gives you room for improvement kung saan yung, parang, akala mo ikaw naiintindihan mo tong sentence na to, pero pagdating pala sa iba, hindi pala nila maintindihan. Or, mas maganda pala kung ganito yung gagawin mo or ganito yung i-discuss mo sa topic din. Kasi, you have, parang you'd like to have other people look into your work din. And it also, parang gives you this humbling feeling na, okay, akala ko okay na pala. And it also parang teaches you how to accept feedback nang hindi ka sasama loob. And of course, you have to read. Ayan. So, question, meron ako na-encounter dati. Kailangan ko bang bumasa ng mga libro na tipong highfalutin, na Shakespeare, sina Oscar Wilde, mga ganun? No. All you have to do is read what interests you. Kasi, reading is an exercise not only for your grammar but also for your brain. Kumbaga, when you read, you imagine things, you imagine your brain. So parang yung mas madaming activities yung utak mo and you get smarter talaga. Tapos yun nga, dumadami din nga yung vocabulary mo at the same time mas nagkakaroon ka ng mga ideas kasi technically there's no original idea. Kasi lahat na, di ba, parang hello, anong panahon na. Everybody has already thought of something that you're already thinking about. But the only difference is yung personal touch, yung personal experience mo. So every time you read, yung mga binabasa mo, you also integrate your experiences to it. Kaya nga, di ba, mas maganda yung relatable yung mga binabasa natin. But you don't have to stick to one genre lang. Kasi if you read something that you're not interested in, mas nagpa-function yung utak mo, mas nag-exert siya ng effort na intindihin, and you get smarter because of that. At the same time, it's important kasi when you're a professional writer to understand and know when to use words. Kasi like for certain industries, there are jargon na if someone reads that tapos alam niya hindi ka dun sa industry na yun, mahalata. For example, yung forecast. 'Di ba? Parang it's only understandable pagdating sa mga bartenders. And ayun, I was writing an article about forecast recently. Tapos ang feedback sa akin ng client is sabi niya, alam kong hindi naiintindihan nung hindi naiintindihan ng writer mo yung sinasabi niya, pero yun, ganito na lang, i-reword nyo na lang yung article. So, it's important for you to read talaga, even if you're not interested about the topic. So, read about finance, read about sciences, read about everything that you can think of, and it will benefit you in the future kasi you'll never know what you'll write about. So, how to turn words into cash? Ito na. So, paano ka makakahanap ng mga gigs, mga writing gigs? So, ayan. So, first is LinkedIn and then Facebook. Then you have hiring platforms like Upwork, online jobs. Then you also have local communities and networks. So, paano yung LinkedIn? Paano mo ma-maximize yung profile mo? Paano ka makakakuha ng clients dyan? You have to optimize your profile. Kasi meron, di ba yung, it's best that you learn about SEO. Kahit yung mga simple lang na keywords kung saan siya ipa-place. Saka, kasi LinkedIn is a great platform kasi yung mga yung professionals, companies and even individuals, they look for people on LinkedIn. So it's like Facebook na boosted na professional level. So mas madali kang makakahanap ng trabaho kung yung profile mo contains keywords that are related to your job as a writer. So for example, ako nakalagay sa profile ko content writer. So I've had people approach me for content writing jobs, but I had to turn them down kasi nga, yun nga, fully booked ako. So it's important for you to also optimize your profile sa Facebook kasi para professional siya kasi everything is online nowadays. So you have to, kumbaga, if you're thinking about starting a professional career, syempre, kung gusto mo bang may mga makita na chismis? Syempre, hindi. So, kailangan mo i-optimize yung profile mo sa Facebook. So, paano ka makakakuha ng clients sa Facebook? Yun nga, di ba, kanina I was talking about sharing statuses, ganyan, tapos connecting to communities. So I've also had other opportunities na sa akin, na nag-PM sa akin na parang, hey, you know what, I read your article or I read your blog. How would you like to write for us? Ganyan. So, it's also helpful. Yun nga, kasi that's why you need to market yourself kasi you'll never know when opportunity comes. And then, syempre, yung hiring platforms like Upwork, yun nga rin. It's all about optimizing your profile. Syempre kung if you want to be a professional writer, dapat yung profile mo nakalagay din doon na writer ka. Hindi ka pwede maglagay ng professional writer tapos ang gagawin mo parang masyadong malayo yung yung mga fields. So it also helps to specialize. Kasi maraming writing jobs eh. Hindi lang, for example ako, how do I consider myself? Actually talaga general kasi I do copywriting. I also do email marketing and articles, content creation, content strategy. But you need to also choose a specialization kasi sa ngayon, mas maganda talaga kung meron kang specialized skill. Excuse me. So for example, copywriting. So, syempre, mas maganda kung ilalagay mo copywriter dun sa dun sa tasks mo. Sa profile mo. So, ayun. Ang alam ko ang pinaka-popular ngayon is Upwork, tama ba?
Yes.
Sure kung yun. So, pero if you're not successful in Upwork, you can still look for other venues. Ayun nga. You can start with businesses, you can reach out. Actually, you can even cold emails. You can send out cold emails to businesses. That's part of a marketing strategy. So how do you price your services? So you can go per article, you can go per hour, or you can go per project. So the right price depende sa skill mo. Mahirap kasi mag-set ng price but as far as I know, for newbies, ang per article is $5 per... Tama ba ako?
How many words?
Yung $5 is for 500 words yata. So, para pumapatak siya, $1 per word. Ay, per 100 words. Ganun. And then, per hour, ang alam kong starting na fair na is $5 din per hour kapag writing. Then, per project, depende yan. Kasi usually, when you're working per project, marami na siyang inclusive. So, minsan kasama na yung graphic design, ganun. Tapos, may kasama na rin mga strategies. But it depends on your skill. So, ito na. So, from wantrepreneur to creative entrepreneur. Ano ba yung wantrepreneur? Kasi, yung wantrepreneur, these are people who want to go into business but don't know when to start. Ngayon, tipong, gusto ko. Yung tipong gusto lang pero walang action. So, the question is, how will you transform yourself from a wantrepreneur to an entrepreneur? So, first, you have to treat your writing career as a business, syempre. Well, sabihin natin, I want to be a writer kasi I'm passionate about writing. But the passion will, parang relationship lang din yan, te. Una lang masaya.
Ay, ganun ba yun?
May hugot, hindi, joke lang yun Masaya magkaroon ng jowa. Charot. Hindi. Dali kasi sabihin yung passion di ba? Parang, gusto ko magsulat. Pero,
yes.
You realize that when you're a professional writer, you're not really writing for yourself.
Yes.
You're writing for an audience. So, even if you like the topic or not, you have to create an article. So, doon na papasok yung, from magjowa to marriage. So, meron ka ng commitment.
Oo, totoo.
Diba? Even if the passion is gone, you still have to commit. So, mas mahalaga yung commitment.
Same lang din naman siya for any other industry. Parang any other work, diba? Parang, gusto ko maging virtual assistant, ganyan. And then, after a few months, after 1 year, sukang-suka ka na kasi pare-parehas na lang, diba? And ang what's gonna keep you afloat there is your commitment to your clients, to yourself, ganyan.
Saka ang pangit din kasi na motivation yung sasabihin mo na pera. Diba? Parang, sige, sabihin na natin, kailangan natin lahat ng pera para, kasi bills ain't gonna pay themselves, honey.
I know.
Pero, diba? But, it's more than that. Kasi, if you love something, the measurement of true love is when you can't stand it anymore, but you still do it. Alam mo yun?
Pugot na naman. Pero I want to go back to to money, and I always say this. Guys, we work, and yung result ng work natin is money. But that's not why we work. That's not the reason why we work. We work to provide for our family, and so when we work, ang result nun is money, diba? So if you think kasi na you're working for money, you have the wrong mindset.
Yes. Money is just material things.
Sabi nga ni RuPaul.
Di ba? You better work.
You better work.
Pero yun nga, nakalimutan ko yung sasabihin. May sasabihin ako nakalimutan ko tuloy. Pero yun nga, nakalimutan ko talaga siya. Yun nga, yun pala, naalala ko na. Ano siya, most of the time, nasa-shock yung iba na bago na bakit nag-work ako ng Sundays. Di ba? Parang, usually kapag galing ka ng corporate, parang dapat, Friday, dapat wala na akong trabaho. No, kasi kapag pagdating mo talaga sa freelancing, siya on-call siya. Yes, there's time management, but, sometimes kailangan mo talagang gawin. It happens talaga kahit anong mo. Kaya, ako naman, I try as much as possible to tell my team na, pag Saturday, make sure to finish everything para Sunday, mag-refresher tayo. But, as a freelancer, you're always on call. Na, minsan hindi maintindihan ng mga newbies. And that's where commitment comes in.
Yes, exactly.
Diba? And then number 2, you charge according to your skill set. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-charge ng $15 kung ang ipe-present mo lang sa kanila ay blog post na walang SEO. Diba?
Diba? Oo.
Hindi pwede. So, you have to charge, bukod sa giving value, you also have to improve your skill set so you could charge more. Kaya nga, mas mahalaga yung specialization kaysa dun sa lahat alam mo. You can't be a jack of all trades. Kaya the goal is for you to be a specialized, let's say VA, a specialized writer, a specialized copywriter, and so you could charge the rate that you want according to your skill set. And then, yun nga, you have to deliver the promise. Hindi ka pwedeng, kunyari, tatanggap ka ng kontrata, tapos kung kailan mo lang gustong gagawin mo. Hindi pwedeng ganun. So, you have to remember that people are hiring you because you are needed in their business and you have to deliver the promise. So, may contract yan eh.
May deadline ka.
Professional. Yes, deadlines.
May quality kang inaano.
Yes. And yun pala, yung quality pa. Kasi minsan meron talaga, hindi mo may iwasan, lalo na yung kapag yung medyo may down days ka talaga na tipong. Ako minsan umaabot ng 6 hours yung article ko, hindi ko talaga matapos. But, it's still quality. Kaya natutunan ko matulog, kapag hindi ko na talaga siya maisulat, ay tulog. Kahit 15 minutes yan.
Sabi ko nga kanina, di ba, pagka nagsulat ako, itutulog ko siya, tsaka ko babalikan, mag-edit.
Kasi minsan kapag yung utak mo talaga, siya na nagsasabi na pwede bang rest. Saka, mas maganda yung gawa mo kapag well-rested and relaxed ka. And for that, you have to research. Now, this one. Why do you need to spend money to earn money? Ang daming mga newbie na ayaw gumastos. Gusto nila laging libre. Kapag, diba? That's true. Kahit ako din naman, parang nung nagsisimula ako, pag kunyari parang masyadong mahal, ganyan.
Yeah.
Pero marirealize mo that it's an investment kasi let's say gagastos ka ng 2,500 kasi ako dati nung hindi pa ako connected sa local communities, I really pay high for workshops kasi I love attending workshops dahil iba talaga yung perspective ng mga tao na nagko-conduct ng mga workshops. And the first ever workshop I attended was yung Jumpstart Your Writing Career ng Writer's Block. Kasi I was already planning to switch from CSR to writing to blogging. Tapos kasi yung iba tipong parang 5,000, 8,000 for 3 or 4 hours na workshop. So ito yung pinakamura. So yun yung kinuha ko. But the value that I got from that was so incredibly parang sobrang hindi siya, parang it exceeded the price I had to pay.
Yeah.
Kasi it taught me that, yun yung first mindset na tinuro sa akin, na there's no such thing as a starving artist. Na ito yung kaya mong kitain kapag writer ka, or ito yung kaya mong kitain kapag pag creative entrepreneur ka, or if you go into freelancing, if you handle your own business. Kasi if you think about it, the amount that you spend, let's say you're spending 2,000 pesos for a workshop about SEO.
Yes.
Pero kapag ginamit mo siya sa trabaho mo, sa business mo, yung return niya is 10 times, 20 times more. So, bakit ka manghihinayang sa 2,000, di ba?
Exactly.
Kung ang balik naman sa'yo is 20,000, 30,000, 60,000, 100,000, di ba? Kumbaga, parang, anong tawag doon? Parang alikabok lang siya kung anuhin mo, kung titignan mo. Kasi tayo mga Pilipino, sometimes we're scared to invest in ourselves. Di ba? But in reality, that's exactly what we should be doing. That's why you need to attend workshops, you need to attend webinars, you need to pay for the services kasi you only give value to things if you pay for it.
Exactly.
Diba? So, you are your biggest investment. Diba? Wag ka ma-trigger, te. Kang anits.
Baka ma-trigger kasi ako dito sa usapan na to. Alam niyo yan.
Diba? So, ayun. So, kasi, yung sabi nga ni John, kung sino yung mga nagrereklamo sa pricing, madalas sila yung mga broke.
Yes.
Diba? So,
pero it just goes back to mindset, guys, that when you start freelancing, you're not an employee anymore. So, you are your own business. And if you are a business, you know that you have to invest dun sa yun nga, yung sarili mo, your biggest talaga is yourself.
Diba? And you also have to feed your skills. Hindi lang yung sexy body natin na kailangan kumain. Hindi lang yung brain, ganun.
Ito na lang pala sasabihin ko, no? If you guys are interested in taking workshops or online courses and stuff, and I'm not saying this because I provide these sort of things, but because I want you to understand why you wanna do that. It's a shortcut. Kasi if you are really interested and talagang nakapag-decide ka na to make a career out of, let's say, writing or virtual assistance, lahat naman na matututunan lahat ng alam ng speaker, matututunan mo yan in due time. Diba? Kasi nga, gagawin mo siya eh. So, the reason why you're paying this person to teach you it's not because bibigyan ka niya ng step by step. Okay, step 1, click this. Step 2, click this. Hindi siya ganon. Workshops are meant to give you a shortcut. Ibig sasabihin ng speaker sa'yo, hey, when I was starting out, I thought this, I did this, it was wrong. So, shortcut ang ibibigay sa'yo. Okay, sabi nung mentor ko, dito ako mag-focus para hindi na ako mag-spend ng 1 year, 2 years before I realized I was doing the wrong thing. So, what is 2 years to you? What is 1 year to you compared to what? 2,000, 3,000 pesos. That is the value of workshop. It's a shortcut. Right.
Saka one thing that people fail to understand is time is the most expensive.
I know, exactly.
Diba? Pag nagsayang ka ng oras mo, ay hindi, Diyos ko, hindi mo na siya mababalik. Naalala mo yung may nagpunit ng 2,000 pesos, te?
Wala ako doon!
Wala ako doon eh. Kinukwento lang nila. Pero yun nga, someone tore 2,000 peso bills. Sabi niya, you can earn that in just a few hours. But the time that you spend wondering about that, you'll never get that back. That's why you have to choose your time or choose where you spend your time.
Exactly.
Diba? So, ayun, doon napapasok din yung abundance mindset. Kasi nga, hindi yung abundance na marami kang pera. It's more about abundance with the resources that you have. Kasi, minsan, di ba, ang mindset nga natin is very materialistic when it comes to our resources. But if you think about it, the fact that people like you, people like me are offering services like this, it's already, parang that's something, di ba? Kasi hindi tayo nawawalan ng trabaho, hindi tayo natatakot mawalan ng trabaho, hindi tayo natatakot na mawalan ng kakompetensya. Kasi we all have that abundance mindset. There's room for everybody, di ba? So that's why you also need to adapt this kind of mindset for you to attract it, di ba? Yung law of attraction.
Yes.
And then there will always be a need for an upgrade. So bakit ka pa maghihintay? Why not start today? So, you don't really have to spend so much. You just read. Kumbaga, isipin mo na lang, te, gano'ng kakatagal nagfe-Facebook? Di ba? What if, i-analyze mo siya, try mong i-jot down yung how you spend your time in a day. Tapos magugulat ka, minsan parang 4 hours ano ka sa
Tunganga ka lang.
Facebook. Di ba? Parang scroll ka lang. What if you spent 1 hour just reading about, let's say, SEO? Or what if you spend 30 minutes listening to podcasts? Di ba?
Yes.
Ang laki ng may tutulong nun. And then, yun nga sabi ni Nix yung every little step that you take in a day, as long as you're taking that for improvement, is an improvement. So in 365 days, you already had 365 steps on improving yourself. So,
yes.
Di ba? And why is today the best time to be a writer? Sabi nila, it's becoming a generation, it's becoming a time of robots, everything is automated. And oddly enough, during this time that we are all connected, sometimes it's also the time that we feel most alone. Lalim.
What? Lalim, bes. Napaisip ako, bes eh.
Di ba?
Pero yes.
Di ba? Parang mas isolated ka. Kasi, just an example, pansin mo ngayon pag kumain ka sa labas, yung mga tao, instead of talking, they're on their phones. Instead of spending time with the person they're with, they're chatting. Na minsan nagagalit yung asawa ko sa akin kasi sabi niya, ano ka ba? Bakit lagi ka sa cellphone? So, wait ka lang, kasi nga may trabaho ako. Pero, everything is automated. You can reach out to other people. You can even set up your business to run by itself. You can, but why is it the best time to be a writer? Kasi people are craving connections. People are craving experiences. Diba? And only humans can provide that. That's why yung traditional marketing is no longer effective. Kasi, alam na ng mga tao na parang binibentahan ako niyan. Pero bakit yung Jollibee, bakit yung McDo, they're diba, yung mga story ng ex, story ng lola, at ng apo, bakit sila nagfo-focus doon? Kasi human emotions stay the same and people buy according to emotions. Bakit yung mga vloggers na lalaki nakita ngayon? Kasi brands are searching for people that people can relate to.
Yes, and can connect.
Diba? And every experience is valuable kasi you're the only one experiencing that. So, kumbaga, it's the perfect time to be a writer because you help create those kinds of connections, diba? When you're a writer, you see things differently. Aminin mo yan, weirdo talaga mga writer. Ako medyo sabog talaga akong tao. Hindi ako normal. But, that's the beauty of writing eh. Kasi you create this, you see these connections and then you show it to other people who don't see it. And you'll never lose a job because you help people relate to things. You help people understand what's going on.
Yes.
You help people analyze their emotions. Diba? And you also use these emotions to help them make the right choices when buying things. Diba? It's not always about the sale. Ha?
Doon pumasok yung yung marketing.
Yung emotions.
Oo,
diba? Kasi it's always about people. You sell to people. Yeah. And you don't sell the product. You sell the idea. You sell the emotions. You sell the feeling. That's why the best marketers, the best people who sell are those who can relate or are those brands that can make people relate to them. Diba? Bakit ka bibili ng Zarks? Or bakit mas pipiliin mo yung, let's say,
kasi
Jollibee? Diba? 8 pesos. Ibig sabihin, bakit mas pipiliin mong kumain sa Jollibee? Kasi natutuwa ka doon sa commercial na nag-crave ka. Oo nga, parang, kasi it's about food. Yeah. It's not only about, it's all about food. It's all about the conversations that you have. It's all about creating memories, diba?
It's actually a very good marketing sa Jollibee. Sorry,
diba?
Ko lang yung I remember yung I Love Sabado. Every kid, ay, na obvious yung age. Every kid noon, every Saturday has to go to Jollibee because Jollibee, they're not marketing their food. They were marketing the feeling, the happiness of a family that are eating sa Jollibee. Yun eh.
And saka nag-create sila ng need, diba? O, Sabado na, punta tayong Jollibee.
Diba?
Ganon. And that's the power of writers.
Exactly.
Isipin nyo kung walang mga writers, paano sila magka-come up sa ganong idea. Kaya tayo mga writers, love our weirdness because normal is boring.
Normal is may t-shirt ako niyan, Bes.
Diba? Kaya blue yung buhok ko, wag kang makialam. Sino ba yun? Si Eric Tunes, nakita ko siya nung freelancer fair. So sabi ko, ba't ang haba ng buhok mo? Sabi niya, wala. Ano yan? Art. Sabi ko, oo nga, ba't ako nakikialam sa buhok mo?
Oo. Parang yung kulot kong buhok, walang pakilamanan.
Diba? Huwag tayong anets. So, ayun. Ay, oo nga pala. That ends my presentation. So, paano tayo, Thea? Questions na ba?
We'll go to the questions. But before we go, we have a few things to announce. Guys, Q&A na po tayo, but let's just go through this, Bex.
Ayan, oo nga pala. So, I'd like to take this chance to tell you about an ongoing project that we have. We're coming up with a book. It's called Six-Figure Freelancer Blueprint.
Max.
And it's,
diba,
si Romer yung may gawa, tapos co-author ako.
Signed copy, pwede?
Ano namin? So, we'll be doing a pre-sale about dito sa book na to. It's very good actually kasi it's talking about the mindset and the talagang ito yung tinatawag na holding hands tayo, Bex, habang tinutulungan kita sa freelancing career mo.
Yan ang gusto natin.
Yes. So, ayan. We'll have a pre-sale for this and you'll need to watch out for announcements. And Thea, can you please yung link?
Yes. Actually, guys, if you will get you'll get a copy. When you get the copy of the slides, clickable po yung slide, so you can get the link there. But you can also use this link. Kasi may mga nakalabas akong work dito. Multitasking si Bes.
Alam mo yan.
It's here. So, I highly suggest that you guys get this because you'll get a pre-sale discount.
Oo, sobrang laki ng discount niya.
Oo, so gusto niyo yan. Kasi once na nilaunch na nila yan, medyo mas mahal na.
Mas mataas yung price.
Doing this for you kasi ganun kami.
Siyempre, yan, exclusive lang para sa mga nag-sign up sa webinar, di ba?
Yes.
Ay.
Po kami.
May mga exclusivity kami.
alam niyo yan. So guys, get that chance. Sign up. So you also get updates, no?
You'll be getting updates from us kung ano yung status nung book. Tapos you'll also get the link to the page that Romer will have. And we'll also be giving out tips kung paano mag-start. So it's not only about writing. So it's gonna be about freelancing talaga. So whatever niche you choose, we'll have something for you. Yun. So literal na step-by-step guide siya kung paano mag-go through dun sa mga process.
Nax.
Yan,
so
diba?
Guys, I posted the link sa chat box. But again, when you get the copy of the slide, meron pong clickable yung link dun sa slide kasi ganun po. And there's another thing pala, Bex, that we would like to invite you guys as well. So,
ito ba yun?
Next pa. Yan, ito. Hello.
Ay, sorry. Delayed pala, te. Ayan.
Yan, yun. So, guys, we would like to invite you to another awesome webinar. If you ever find this webinar helpful, ito isa na namang webinar from this person, kay Master Shoden. Highly effective way to nurture emails. So, yun. Bukas na po to, Friday, 10 p.m. So, you'll also get the link there. Ayun, the link is in the, chat box. Tapos same, if you get the copy of the slides, actually, clickable din siya.
Okay.
Yes. So, yun, actually, ang dami na naka-sign up eh. So,
yes.
awesome yan.
So, okay. Questions na tayo. Pwede na ba ako mag-stop sharing?
Oo, pwede na po.
Okay, sige. Ayan. Grabe, 41 participants. Thank you po.
Yeah, so if questions, ito pala, nandun yung mga questions. I have the questions here eh. Yan. Nilagay ko siya dito because old school ako. Fun. Okay, so ayun, so so what are the kinds of writing format that can be used for blogging?
Paano writing formats yan? Kasi, are you talking about the visuals? Sino ba nagtanong yan?
Si Dia. So from Dia, so guys, anong klaseng, style of writing daw pala, Bex?
Style of writing. Actually, it depends sa'yo eh. Kung parang first-person perspective ba? Oo. Kung first-person perspective ba yung gusto mong gamitin? Storytelling ba? Depende din sa, sa topic na dinidiscuss mo. So, let's say if you're going to do an informative blog, syempre, yun? Kumbaga, I can talk about, Kasi depende talaga sa'yo eh.
Pero ako, if you're ever gonna do this, guys, start your own blog, start your own business, start your freelance career, do your own market research. Like, for if your blog is about this type of niche, this niche, check mo kung sino na yung mga players dun sa niche na yun eh. Diba? And then, ano ba yung style nila and what works for them. Tapos, try mo incorporate sa'yo.
Ako kasi, natutunan ko na mag-develop ng persona kapag nagsusulat. Kasi, yung writing kasi, it depends on the audience that will be reading it. So, for example, for my own blog, it's very personal yung approach na very, tawag nito, parang internal discussion na ito yung iniisip ko, ganyan-ganyan. But when I write for clients, depende sa need ng clients. So, for example, I write for a coffee machine. Tapos, meron silang article about Sweden, yung fika, ganun. So, ang approach nun is very informative. Tapos, meron din yung sa restaurant na, syempre, yung yung approach mo is more on pictures, ganyan. Very minimal words. Ganun. Depende talaga kung ano yung need. So, yun nga, you have to start with why. Kung ano yung goal mo dun sa article na sinusulat mo, whether it's a blog or it's a content that you're gonna sell. So you have to identify kung ano yung goal first, tsaka yung end goal.
Okay, so yung next question is, when is the time that one needs to have a mentor editor to review their work? I think this was answered mo na to kanina, di ba? Diba? So, yun. Tapos, any advice to readers how they can detect bogus write-up?
Merong bogus, ba yun, fact-checking?
Oo, fact-check.
Tama ba ako?
So, yun, fact-check na lang. And,
search mo sa Google. Pero kung kung tawag nito, meron yung, anong tawag dun sa term na yun? Naisip ko perjury pero hindi perjury. Anong tawag doon yung checker online? Hindi. Anong tawag doon?
Yun.
Ano bang word yun? Nakalimutan ko din yung P. Oh my gosh. Signs of aging po. Tapos nanganak ako ng 2 beses. Kaya...
Okay, so
my God, anong word
what
yun?
you're looking for, what are your best tips to write faster without compromising quality?
Read first, research. You have to, tapos you create an outline pala. That's the most important part.
I love outlines.
You create an idea, then you create an outline para alam mo yung transition ng ideas mo. Saka kung kailan ka mag-start, kung kailan ka mag-end. Tapos kung paano ka magta-transition into the next topic. And then,
plagiarism.
You have to condition. Ayun, plagiarism checker. Galing mo, te.
Hindi, yung mga nasa chat nakita ko. Sabi ko, oh my God, Shoden na una.
Di ba? Ayan.
Dahil dyan, Shoden.
Wala lang. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, master.
So, for those who are having a hard time focusing, what do you suggest?
Problema ko din yan eh. Ang sa akin,
problema
kasi
natin.
talaga, oo. Ko yung shining, shimmering, splendid syndrome.
Ako din! Alam mo yan.
What I do is condition talaga. Kunyari, I create a list kung ano yung dapat kong isulat. Tapos, dati nag-aano ako yung 80-20 Pareto. Pero dahil nga may anak ako, hindi siya effective. So, actually practice talaga. When you start writing, kahit may naglalaba dyan sa tabi mo, okay lang.
Ako naman
you train yourself.
Ako talaga yun, shiny thing syndrome ako. Yung parang may ginagawa ka, may makita kang iba, tapos wala akong natatapos, puro ako umpisa. Kasi mabilis akong... I've said this a lot of times na to people at mabilis po talaga akong makuha yung attention ko. So, ang ginagawa ko is I have a to-do list. May listahan talaga ako ng and then I check it off. Tapos it has to be something that I see every now na parang, okay, ito pala yung list. Ma-remember ko na may ginagawa pala ako. Ganun kasi talaga ako eh. Parang, it started with may nakita akong video ng kitten. Tapos after 3 hours, nasa tutorial na ako ng paano gumawa ng sariling bahay. Ganun.
Diba?
Mga ganun
Actually. Pero ako naman, may done list ako para feeling ko may na-accomplish ako.
Actually,
kasi kapag to-do list,
oo, yan, totoo yan.
Yung pag to-do list, napapasa siya the next day, di ba? So ako may done list ako every night, tinitignan ko siya. Okay, may na-accomplish naman pala ako. Tapos, before I go to bed, I write things na kailangan kong i-check or isulat. Tapos, I start with the hardest talaga every morning.
Okay. So, yun. So, how do you research better without taking too much time?
Feedly.
Feedly.
Yun yung pinaka-secret ko talaga. Feedly. Tapos, keyword talaga. Keyword research. So, pag kasi natuto ka na ayun pa pala, kapag pala writer ka, hindi ka lang pwedeng writer. Kasi ngayon, kailangan talaga marami ka ng alam. So, kailangan mo matuto ng graphic design, kailangan mo matuto ng marketing strategies.
At least basic SEO, Bex eh.
Oo, kailangan talaga. Kasi, no one hires a writer just because he's gonna write. So ako, katulad ako, dahil nga medyo different yung market ko sa China, marunong ako mag-edit ng WeChat, marunong ako mag-create ng QR codes, marunong ako yung tawag nito, mag-create ng posts using Shumi na yan, yung mga ganun, kumbaga, siya you have to learn new skills talaga.
So, ito malapit na. Do you have specific processes that you do for onboarding clients? And taray! Miss Philippines, your question comes from
Hey!
Do you have
Thank you for
specific processes?
Thank you for that wonderful question, ladies and gentlemen. Kasi ako, to be honest, I only have one client. Itong client na to, he's been my client for almost 2 years and we're growing the company. So, technically, he's not a client anymore kasi he's a partner. So, yung question mo, do you have a specific process for onboarding clients? No, but I have a specific process for onboarding writers. So, yun yung ko. So, I've created a process na, pag writer kita, ganito dapat yung gagawin mo, step-by-step guide. Tapos, ito yung tools na kailangan mong gamitin. And, ayun. So, kasama na rin sa benefit, kasi yun nga, di ba, I run an agency. Kasama na rin dun sa benefit ng agency ko, na tinuturuan ko talaga magsulat tong mga writers na to. At ayan, alam na ng mga, actually, I think they're here, yung mga writers ko. Shoutout na lang. And, paano mo siya, how would you onboard clients? Kasi nag-onboarding din naman ako dun sa client ko na isa. I set the expectation early on. na ito yung kaya kong gawin, and if I can't do this, I can learn it. I can ask questions kasi mas mahirap magpanggap na alam mo yung ginagawa mo tapos kapag tinanong ka hindi mo alam. So be upfront talaga kung ano yung kumbaga it all boils down to knowing yourself and what you can do. And then
sooner or later, it's gonna show din na hindi mo naman pala alam yung sinasabi mo. So, just be upfront. Pero, ako naman, onboarding clients, kasi I deal with more new clients to my agency than you kasi sa'yo is you have a partner, diba? So, what I do is I have a checklist. So, I have a contract. I give them, naka-automate na yung process ko for onboarding clients. And then, I also designate if practical or if kailangan, I also designate a project manager for that. So, I think when as a newbie freelancer, if we're talking about onboarding clients, very important na number one, you give them yung FAQ na stuff that they need to know about you, how you work, yung mga napag-usapan nyo, like, ito yung napag-usapan ni schedule, blah, blah, blah. Ito yung quality ko, ito ganyan. And even payment. And I also, diba? It's very important.
Kailangan i-clear. Clear yung payment huwag ka magtatrabaho ng walang bayad.
Oo, kailangan clear
siya. Hindi tayo libre.
Tapos, contracts, very important to me, contract. I actually asked them na, can you reply to this email with, sign mo to, or if you agree, I reply with an affirmative answer. Mga ganon. Okay, so just so clear kami. So that's how you onboard a client. Okay, so next, last na, Bex.
Ayun.
So do you usually ask for upfront payments to protect yourself from non-paying clients? That's a good question.
Ako hindi kasi yun nga, isa yung client ko and we're running on timers sa Upwork. Kasi
so
mas
Upwork
madali.
Kayo?
Oo. So anytime na meron akong bagong actually yung kasing agency namin hindi lang kasi writing. So itong client ko na to is also a client for yung wife naman niya is our client for headhunting. Tapos mga research, tapos we also have other projects like yung telemarketing ganun. And we ang yabang pakinggan pero we don't look for clients kasi yung mga clients namin, most of them are referrals. So trust system talaga. And they're never pa naman nag-fail sa payments. And kasi ilang years na rin kami magkakakilala. But if you're new, as in totally new, na wala kayong relationship, make sure that you also have an upfront payment. Kasi, kumbaga, it's your security. Syempre, security mo na rin. At the same time, security ni client na mag-commit ka dun sa dun sa contract niyo.
If they're working in a platform, I think naman na yung upfront payment. Pero for direct kasi is yun yung medyo kailangan protekta mo yung sarili mo for direct clients kasi wala kang habol.
Pero may problema din minsan kapag yung mga platform kasi yung pag may problema yung credit card.
Oo.
Minsan may mga Pero yun nga, sa amin naman, so far, okay naman talaga yung experience namin. And, but in the future, we're also looking to go out of the platform and have the payment directly. And kumbaga nandun na kami doon sa ganung point kasi parang ganun naman talaga yung cycle, di ba?
Hindi na kailangan mag-buyout ng client. If it's from Upwork kasi, after 2 years, they can Pero, yun. So, pero, okay yun. I mean, ang lagi sagot na naman dyan when we're talking about upfront payment is, as much as possible, we go for that. And it really depends dun sa comfort level mo on how you are comfortable with telling your client, paano yung soft skills mo na pilitin mo sila na magbayad, and how you how you project your value and your professionalism na hindi ako tatakbo, ganyan. So yes tayo dun sa upfront, yeah.
Actually, it would be best kapag project-based yung trabaho mo.
Oo.
Ganun.
Ako nainis
ako sa hourly. Ayun. Ako naman, kumbaga, that's what we're working on nung partner. Kasi meron akong partner dun sa agency and we're working on going out of that kind of payment system. So, inuunti-unti na namin.
Diba? Ano naman yan? Growth naman yan.
Oo.
May bang questions dito? So, I think na answer natin yung mga previous questions. Let's go sa chat kung meron pang iba pang mga questions. Saan na ba to? Okay, so wala nang masyadong questions. Okay. But guys, if you think of a question later, please you can send us a message dun sa group and stuff. Oh, may bagong chat. Yes. Okay, last na.
Idol Shoden, senpai.
Yun guys, yung sa webinar ni Shoren tomorrow we will be
excited.
Yes, excited.
Nag-sign up din ako dyan.
And this online dojo, like I said, we focus on one topic every month. And last week was SEO writing for newbies. This week, obviously, is with Herlene, how to kickstart your writing career. And we saved the best for last. Please watch out for our announcement later for the next topic, and ang magiging speaker po natin is none other than the youthful granny Liberty Baldovino.
Who's earning more than a CEO?
Who's earning more than a CEO? Yan. So guys, let's see. May questions pa. May ano pa. And yun, thank you to everybody who tuned in, who took the time to do
thank you so much.
This is for you guys, and like I said, congratulations for taking the step to the right right direction. And if you have any questions, please send us a question on your questions sa aming email or sa aming Facebook page or sa aming group. So napakadaming channels po na ma-reach nyo kami. Yes.
Thank you so much for attending. Sana nag-enjoy kayo.
And guys, sorry pala, one more time, for those who wants to get a copy of the slides, if you remember signing up for the webinar, then we will automatically send it to you. But if you just for some reason nakuha nyo na yung link ng webinar and joined, obviously wala sa amin yung email address nyo, please leave it sa chat box para ma-send namin yung copy ng slide sa inyo. Yes. Okay. So, anyway, again, thank you. And right after this, ano na natin to?
Pogi ni Sir, oh.
upload na natin to. Again, thank you. Thank you, guys. Sana po may natutunan kayo.
Oo nga. Bukod sa tawanan namin.
Sorry po. Masaya lang po kaming mga tao.
Ganyan talaga mga Diyosa.
Alam niyo yan.
Yeah.
So, okay. Wait lang natin yung mga mag-send ng kanilang mga emails. Pero kung nag-sign up po kayo sa webinar isabihin, meron na po kami noon. So ayun. Okay. Sorry. At pala hiningi ko to kanina.
Ay, may question ako, te. Ano di-discuss ni Madam next week?
Ano nga ba yun? Minsan kasi pinipilit ko lang yung mga tao eh.
Hindi nga makahindi. Pero thank you, Thea, for this opportunity. Alam mo namang hirap akong magsalita sa...
Nahirapan ka pa nun?
Oo, te! Paikot-ikot nga yung sinasabi ko.
Nahirapan daw siya, guys, oh. Parang di naman, parang ano naman.
Pinagpawisin na ka, Bes.
Baka naman nakamatay lang ang electric fan, Bex. Wait lang, guys, if you guys are here. Sorry kasi I'm trying to get the emails. Wala akong assistant ngayon eh.
Sige, ba nag-aano si Thea, naka-check naman ako sa chat. May questions ba kayo?
Oo. Minsan mayabang kasi ako eh. Meron ako mga assistant minsan. Iwan niyo lang yan sa chat. Sila na bahala dyan. Ngayon mag-isa ako. Manual labor.
Thank you. Hi, Lay. Lysel.
Wait lang.
Guest posting, a bit more idea. Actually, you can reach out to bloggers if you have Kasi alam mo, totally, problema talaga ng mga vloggers kung paano magsischedule ng content. So, reach out to bloggers and then pitch them your idea for an article. Tapos, syempre, just make sure na yung ipipitch yung idea nandun sa niche niya. Baka mamaya, ang vlogging niya is mommy, tapos ang aanohin mo rockstar music, di ba? Parang medyo So, dapat within the niche yung Tapos, the process is, kasi I already did a guest post sa isang blog. The process is you're gonna create the content and then you're going to submit it to them. Tapos, actually, it's up to them kung bibigyan nila kayo ng access to edit it yourself dun sa blog nila, or they can also upload it. Ganun siya.
Okay, so, ang ano po pala ni Liberty is copywriting.
Ayun, copywriting. So, selling naman, di ba? Selling sa writing. Ay, maganda yun.
We'll send you the update, guys. Next, no, it's not gonna be next week. I think last Saturday, mga last week of September, because very hectic pang schedule ng Madam Liberty, ng aming Inang Reyna.
Diba?
And also, i-announce ko na rin, guys, next month, October, because this month, September, is all about writing. Next month po, October, ang ating grabe yung mga speaker din natin, actually, next month. And it's all about marketing. So, yes, nabanggit yung mga pangalan dito eh.
Diba?
Nabanggit mo yung mga pangalan ng speakers next week. So, it's all about marketing. It's not just marketing as a virtual assistant. It's also marketing for yourself as a freelancer. Hindi lang yung marketing para marketing ng client mo, but so it's very important kasi for us freelancers, and yun nga yung parang nahapyaw namin ni Helene kanina. It's all about the mindset and the marketing as online workers dito. So it's very important, guys. So please tune in. October pa yan, matagal lang. Mahilig lang akong mahilig lang akong